Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. If I told you that at halftime, you would have said, what are you talking about? Because there's a lot of rubbish. But Mauricio Pochettino's halftime team talks are uninspiring, most probably as reading a book backwards. Yes, you know the answer, and then you need to get to the front. He is absolutely clueless when it comes to team talks, because I don't know what else could happen. And the reality is, yes, we got an Jackson Disasi equaliser. We didn't deserve it. This is most probably just one step closer to him getting the sack, because the fans, the away from home Chelsea fans, were literally screaming, F off Pochettino, and the reality is, he should be sacked. But he won't. So we need to accept it. We need to review this game. And there's no point for me coming onto here and screaming, sack him now, sack him now, sack him now, sack him now. Because it's just a repeated play. You can go and watch the 11 other losses we've had this season. But I'm going to break this game down. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly. That first half was the best defensive performance we've had for weeks. Yes, better than Manchester City. The second half was diabolical. The second half was humiliating. The second half was embarrassing. As The Rock would say, it doesn't matter what you do when you play like that in the first half and come out with the second half and undo all your work. So let's break this down. Let's talk about it, all right? Hit the like button, just out of support for the channel. Subscribe if you're new, because honestly, you get the cold hard truth here. There is no results-based analysis. There is performance-based analysis. And the performance today, 50% good, 50% shit. So I want to start this segment, The Ugly, with the reality, right? What the hell is said at halftime? The first half performance was magnificent. And I'm going to say magnificent, not in the sense of we were attacking, we were flee from. No, you go away to Brentford. You know it's a tough game. Even when we were in our pomp, when we just won the, Champions League, we're the Club World Cup winners, Super Cup winners, we're third in the league, first in the league. We go away to Brentford. It's always a challenge. It's always a challenge. I accept that. I really do. However, we were controlled, composed, energetic, and the way we played for me in that first half just epitomized, whoa, this is a professional performance. Enzo in the midfield, Caicedo in the midfield, and then the ugly happened. Half-time team talk. What happened for the next 25 minutes to half an hour in that second half? There was one team hungry for every ball, one team winning every single second ball, one team crossing the ball in and attacking the ball. Our defenders were diabolical. Crosses from Ben Chilwell's side were just coming in for fun. Absolutely for fun. Disasi giving away free kicks. Disasi letting the ball run in your bloody 6-yard area. What is he doing? I told you. You know when Disasi came out and said, yeah, oh, we haven't achieved anything. I was like, right, have these men learned? No, they haven't. Because if they did, they would have known they're full of shit, every single one of them. The way they play is full of shit. Because Disasi's performance today was absolutely preposterous. I don't care what he scored. I don't care if he equalised. For me personally, yeah, one good deed doesn't undo 82 minutes of travesuras. 82 minutes of a travesty. Because the way he defended today at moments was absolutely worthy of a name, Disasi class. It was an absolute Disasi class in every which way. And it is frustrating. The second thing, Poch, when you play with 3 at the back, right? And you agree that we're going to be compact, we're going to create a few chances. Your forwards got to do the business, man. You got to have forwards that kill the game. Papi, your forwards need to be able to finish. Our boys can't finish. They can't. And the reality is the game is summed up in this moment. Nicholas Jackson goes through around the keeper, off the line. Okay, fine. Malo Gusto driving, beautifully picks out Cole Palmer. We have a 4-on-1. Cole, be cool. Cole, be calm. Cole, please. Cole opens his body up, absolutely gets it wrong. And what happens? 1-1, we're missing it, and then Wissa scores a marvellous goal. But now let's get into the bad, because the bad is absolutely diabolical. All of this could have gone in the ugly, but I just thought, let's bring this up. To make it 1-1, I'm going to call it a Disasi class. You know, so the ball goes into Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is a very good player. I think we all know that, right? Chelsea are interested in him, Arsenal are interested in him, Liverpool are interested in him. So many clubs are interested in him. You can't be a bad player. So he's got Levi Colwill in a 50-50 scrap. Makes sense. He just hooks the ball into the box. No problem. Levi done his job there. Because the reality is there was no composure on that pass. There was no brilliance in that pass. It was a hook. It was literally, oh my God, the ball's getting away from me. He done his job. The cross comes in. Disasi doesn't read the flight of the ball. Mistake number one. I don't care what anyone says. Mistake number one. You tell me he's good in the air. Doesn't read the ball. So the ball comes in. Gusto gets caught under because Disasi should have won it. No. It drops into a 50-50. Moises Caicedo and the other guy both run towards it. The guy beats Caicedo to it, but Caicedo takes all of this thing out the ball. Disasi lets it run across his body. Big man, swing your right foot at it. It's not difficult. What goes through your brain? Swing it. Nope, he doesn't. He allows it. He enables the ball to go past him. And guess what he does? He lets it run into the 6-yard box. Boom, boom. 1-1. Absolutely what Brentford wanted. Thomas Frank must be on the payroll. Disasi is on the payroll at Brentford. There is no other explanation. Absolutely no other explanation for an individual to see the ball coming across him, say, you know what, I'm in my 6-yard box, let me let the ball come through. Now, absolutely pathetic. 1-1. Okay, cool. You had a great first half, team. Let's respond. Of course not. Of course not. Chelsea go into Chelsea panic mode. Panic attacks, panic attacks. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Panic attacks. Absolute panic attacks. They're not retaining the ball. They look short of energy. They look exhausted. It's one extra point. And this is what Chelsea are nowadays, isn't it? Lack of composure, lack of control. Go back to what you were doing in the first half. Dominate him, push him back, keep the ball. Nah, you need a coach to do that. You need leaders to do that. Leaders don't matter when the leaders you have are Ben Chilwell, by the way. So before anybody tries to dump that in, oh, we have leadership, we need more leadership. No, you need quality. And we don't have that. We lack it. And the goal, the second goal, what happens? Transition, they pick up the ball. Disasi absolutely takes out what's called Ivan Toney. And I'm like, okay, cool. Please, we'll take the free kick. We'll take the free kick. Give him the free kick. Nope, the ball goes out wide. Cross comes in. And what's going on? And this is where it is shameful. 3 centre-backs. Not one of them clears it with a first header. Poor header into the air. Player flicks it back. Wissa has enough time to do a full-on bicycle kick. A bicycle kick. And you know what frustrates me there? Caicedo's not switched on. The 3 centre-halves are not switched on. Trevor, God bless Trevor, had a good game today. Absolute good game from Trevor Chalobah today. Throws his body at it and almost blocks it. But the reality is, Levi's nowhere to be seen. Disasi's nowhere to be seen. Organisation nowhere to be seen. Gallagher and Caicedo nowhere to be seen. What on earth is going on here, man? What is going on here? Then we need to talk about left back. Captain Fantastic. Mr. Chilwell. Chile. Every single one of you love Chile, don't you? You think he's a good player. Chile is trash. I've said this before, I've said it again. Chile is a problem for this team. Compare Chile's performances to Malo Gusto's performances. Malo Gusto poses a threat going forward. Malo Gusto puts good crosses in. Malo Gusto defends his man one-on-one. Malo Gusto wins individual duels. Malo Gusto gets combination plays. Malo Gusto is actually a competent footballer in 2024. Ben Chilwell is a player on a big contract, playing off the reputation that Thomas Tuchel gave him. Playing off the reputation that he had at Leicester City when he joined Frank Lampard, because Frank Lampard had to get his boys club there. You know them ones. You had to 50 million for Chile. Let's go. Come on, the boys. How many beers can we put down today, geezer? Had to get his boys. And then what? We're stuck with this shit. We're stuck with him. Because the reality is he's absolutely pants. Can't control the ball. The way he allows, right, crosses to come in. It's as if he doesn't understand his job requirement. You're a left back. Playing at left wing back. Do your primary role. And the annoying thing is, he's got none, and I mean none of the qualities that you would look at and say, it's a proper English left back. And when I tell you that, I mean ability to be tough in the challenge. Ben ain't got that. Ability to do a job on someone one-on-one. He ain't got that. Little bit of heart and passion. He ain't got that. Ability to blood, thunder, passion, running up and down, full of energy. Hasn't got that. What do you have? Doesn't even pop up with goals anymore. He's basically Alonso these days. Absolutely Alonso. Then the final one that really pissed me off. The in-game management. So people are going to say, Poch got us a draw. Oh, you know what? We changed it around, Alex. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He put Raheem Sterling left wing back, which for me was, okay, you're going to do that. No problem. Raheem came on and looked good. Misha looked okay. But the result was poor. And I'm not saying that this is results-based analysis, but Brentford carried on being dangerous as the game went on. So how can you tell me that, oh, you know what, Chelsea played well? They didn't play well. If Chelsea played well, we would have absolutely won the game. But Chelsea didn't play well. And that frustrates me. The game was really annoying. And the reality is, one other thing that really annoyed me for the bad, because there are some good things from today. Gallagher yellow card. Connor, you're too good of a player to be looking for penalties every time you get in the box. Have a bit more faith in yourself. Like, the reality is, brother, is everything okay at home? Because in recent weeks, you're meant to be flying. You've got 4 goals in 5 games. You're meant to be flying. You're meant to be over the moon. You're meant to be a happy bunny. Duracell bunny in that. But the reality is, every time Connor gets into the box, he waits for contact. He delays it. He looks for the penalty. And then he got booked today. And it annoys me, you know, because I feel like it was in a good position where you should find someone. Pick someone out, Connor. You're better than that. And otherwise, I thought Connor's performance was decent today. Or maybe my standards have dropped down. I thought Connor was actually quite good before all of you attacked me. The good from today. And the good from today was Nicholas Jackson scored a wonderful goal. And the wonderful goal came from what? Beautiful playing from Gusto. Lovely cross. Nico gets a lovely goal. Absolute beautiful header. Striker's finish. Poacher's finish. And this is the problem that we have now. They're not playing for anything. People will say, yeah, but we're playing for Europa League. We're not. We're not good enough to play for Europa League. And you know what? A part of me does it again. Every time we go 1-0 up and then Spurs are 0-0. And I'm like, you know what if we go on a little run? What if we do this? No what ifs. Stop thinking what if. This team is not going to finish higher than 9th or 8th. And I need to accept that. The quicker I accept that, the better it's going to be for myself. Like, genuinely. Good finish. But then, who made the finish? Beautiful cross from Malo Gusto. Gusto is too good to play for Chelsea. I genuinely think that. At this moment in time, Malo Gusto is too good to play for Chelsea. Because the bums around him are not good enough. He is up and down. Whether you want him defensively, one-on-one, very good. The only thing Gusto struggles with, and I've noticed that, is when crosses come in, he switches off. And he doesn't deal with crosses very well. And he always gets into an individual battle rather than posing himself in a situation where you would think Gusto should be doing better. It's the only thing I would say Malo Gusto does badly. Otherwise, one-on-one defending, really good. Ability to close out and crosses, very good. Good delivery, powerful runner, good one-on-one, ability to retain it under pressure. He's a competent footballer. Like, he just got a good assist. Should have had a second one. Palmer should have scored. And that's just the annoying thing. Another positive, the 2-2 goal. Palmer showing his quality. A lot of people, you know, I saw this. Yeah, oh, Palmer another stinker. Palmer another stinker. What stinker? It's Palmer and Jackson up top. Who else is there? Like, it's literally give Palmer the ball, individual brilliance. He done it today. He gave you your individual brilliance. He gave you your moment of excellence. And guess what? Palmer, once again, is Chelsea's only hope. If Chelsea want to be successful, Cole Palmer needs to be at the pinnacle of it. Everything we do comes through Cole Palmer. And you know what? At the end, nearly he won it for us as well with a free kick. But we just aren't good enough. We genuinely just aren't good enough. We have no punch. We have no power in our punch. We can't 1-2 punch someone and knock them out. We always allow them back in. And that is the negativity about this team under Pochettino. We represent our manager. Our manager represents us, sorry. Look at him. Good in moments of his career, negative. Then, the other thing, I'm not a hypocrite. Like I said, this is performance-based analysis. First half was absolutely amazing in terms of shape, control, organization, structure. We actually looked like a genuine team that's been coached a bit. And then everything went out the window. CDs got dashed out the car. Everybody was upset. And I'm not shocked anymore. I'm not. And you know what's funny? We drew 2-2, a part of me going, oh, at least we got a point. Like, can you imagine how low my standards have fallen now, yeah? Where I'm like, at least we got a point. Like, that is how bad we've become. We've got a game in hand against Spurs. You expect us to win? Not really. Guys, I am so sorry for being negative Nancy today. Genuinely. But that's the performance. That is Chelsea at the moment. It's the story of the Chelsea. It is the story of the Chelsea. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts. This isn't good, guys. Absolutely isn't. Peace out, I'm out. Bye.